Here we go, a few more scores. By the way, Stan Gravois, along with head coach of Terrebonne High School, Gary Hill. Salmon 14, North Shore 17. Wow.
That's shocking.
Neville 42, Ruston 6.
Neville's a good football team.
Fontainebleau 39, Reed 0. Who cares? Mandeville 19, Parkview Baptist 16. Parkview Baptist, a lot of people thought had the best team they were ever going to have. So you're saying right now, put your money on Mandeville for the Dome?
I'm just saying, if you take past history, they got a chance.
Bastrop 34, Greenville, Mississippi 8. East St. John 7, Carencro 35. East St. John was in like the top 8 for the Louisiana Sports Writers poll, preseason poll, and I thought, that's not right. Dotrieve's gone. It's not going to be the same. Well, it's not. McKinley 52, Capital 6. Remember, Vanderbilt laid it on McKinley in the playoffs last year. This is one Vanderbilt folks might want to listen to because next week they have St. Charles Catholic. St. Charles 42, Tate of Florida, which is a pretty good football program, 0. Wow. Brother Martin 17, Gulf Coast of Florida, 0. Haynes and Hannon. Hannon is a school that Homer Christians got coming up pretty soon. Hannon 49, Haynes 28. Ascension Episcopal 15-10 over Catholic of Point Coupee, and not a whole lot. You don't have Lafayette this year.
No.
Lafayette actually got a big win against Woodlawn. Independence defeated Baker. So just some scores that might be relevant to some of the teams in our area. Nicholls State last night took on Evangel University in game 1 of this slate of this year. And congratulations to Coach Stubbs. They come out with a big win in this game. And LaQuentin Caston had a terrific game. Here we go, 52 yards right up the middle to set the tone. I don't know if he was touched all the way to the end zone. This is early on, so Nicholls goes up 7-0 after the extra point. Here is Mario Washington around the right end. He is a load, and he does a good job. Gets it down to about the 9-yard line. Then Tyree Allen gets the pleasure of taking it in from there. There he is, number 14, going around right in. Again, this was last night, as there was no rain at this game. It actually held out, and things went well. Here we go, a punt by Evangel University. Again, Evangel University is in Missouri, folks. Not quite sure where in Missouri, but they are in Missouri. Brad Sandusky returns at 41 yards. I'm sorry, that was Bobby Felder. It was Sandusky on the punt. Bobby Felder returns it. And there's a touchdown pass. That was LaQuentin Caston, and he throws it out there too. Unfortunately, we don't have the name of the young man, the tight end who caught that ball. Here is Caston again on another touchdown run. He had a heck of a night for Nicholls State. Here's a handoff to Josh Hansberry. He goes 15 yards, gets it down deep. And here we go again, running right up the middle is Washington for a touchdown. At this point in the game, Nicholls is up 35-0 against Evangel. Bo Hebert gets in the game, does a good job. That pass is complete to Nick Selfo for 16 yards down to the Evangel 22-yard line. And Bo Hebert, his first touchdown pass of his collegiate career to Nick Selfo. Great catch, and Nicholls has no problems tonight. Last night, because people are going to think, nah, it couldn't have been tonight with the rain. They smash Evangel University. Congratulations to the coaches, as they did a great job in that one last night. 42-0, and got to be happy for that one. I actually was getting in texts as I was doing a high school football game on radio from Seth Thibodeau, who's a baseball coach over at Nicholls. He was keeping me aware of the score. And right when the E.D. White Vanderbilt game started, I said, let me call him real quick, see if he's got anything. I know Nicholls just started. Got a score? Yeah, it's 21-0. And I said, oh, this is going to be a cakewalk for Nicholls. And we're glad it was, because now they got to move on and play Western Michigan next weekend. So it's going to be a little bit tougher against Western Michigan. Next week, let's look at the games coming up next week. Patterson going to be at Central Lafourche. Very well could be Patterson's first game of the year. So that's going to be a tough one again for Central Lafourche. It is played in Matthews. Thibodeau is going to be at Zachary. I assume y'all didn't talk about that game yet.
No, we didn't talk too much about it. We just talked a little bit about it last night. And like I said, I was only on the phone with him about 5 minutes. But he was still upbeat. And like I said, he's going to work hard and he's going to do a really good job.
Ellender against H.L. Bourgeois, that's going to be at Tom B. Smith. Your thoughts as far as Ellender? I talked about them being improved. I do think they are.
Oh yeah, they definitely improved. They playing harder. A lot of the kids they had on the field last year are still there. I think they dressed out 50 tonight, and it's good to see them start being able to piece together and build their program.
Westgate against Curtis is going to be in the Superdome next Friday night. They got 4 teams playing in the Dome. Westgate very well could go out to an 0-2 start and then win the state championship, because that's what they do every year. They suffer at the beginning of the year and then they turn it on. Plaquemine is going to be at South Lafourche next week. Again, I'm not quite sure if South Lafourche is playing Monday or not against Destrehan. Lafayette High is going to be at New Iberia. That's an old rivalry. And the big one, Terrebonne, going to be at South Terrebonne. So you're going back to the east side of Houma 2 weeks in a row. E.D. White at Assumption. That's going to be a fun one in Napoleonville. Morgan City at Berwick. Obviously, they just crossed into Atchafalaya, so that's going to be a big one. St. Charles Catholic is going to be in town to take on Vanderbilt. St. Charles Catholic had a big win against Tate tonight. White Castle going to be at Central Catholic of Morgan City. And remember, folks, Houma Christian is open next week. They actually don't have a game. I'd like to thank you. Got about 40 seconds left for coming in on a miserable night. You and I live about, I don't know, a good drive and a 5-iron away from each other.
So.
And it's not far, so I knew it would be safe for you to come in tonight and get home. I'll follow you to make sure you don't stop at a bar or anything.
Maybe I can go hook up the boat. We can have that fishing trip in our front yard.
You do owe me a fishing trip. You're right, you do owe me a fishing trip. Thanks for coming in. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, I appreciate it, and thank y'all for having us.
Not a problem. We'll be back next week with week 2. It's sneaking up on us, folks. Be safe this weekend. Be safe. Stay dry. Take care, everybody.